Welcome back to Mac Talks Football, and it is finally official. Dani Olmo has joined Barcelona from Leipzig for about 60 million euros plus the add-ons. It is a huge deal, quite a big statement from Barcelona that they are finally back in the transfer market. This is their first deal of the summer, and it's a huge one. Their manager, their chairman Laporta came out and said that by this deal we are going to show the world that Barcelona are back in the transfer market. Now we have the financial resources. We can go on and attract big players and sign big players, and they have officially done that. The personal terms with Olmo have been agreed for about more than a week now. The only question was agreeing the fees with Leipzig. They wanted a huge amount. Barcelona tried to get him before they around 50 million euros, but Leipzig were not ready. They wanted more than 60 million, and it feels like they have accepted. They have been able to get Barcelona to agree to the deal in terms that they wanted. So it's quite a good deal for all three parties involved. The deal started to move, and the technical director for Barcelona, Deco, he came to Leipzig 2 days ago. He met with people from Leipzig, and they discussed the overall dealings, the fees, and all the add-ons. And finally, he took Olmo with him in his private jet back to Barcelona. They landed early morning where he had his medical, and finally they have announced that Olmo is officially a Barca player. It's a great deal. Olmo he was great for Leipzig last year, and the way he performed at the Euros, his reputation increased. There's no doubt about that. Like, he was one of the standout players for Spain in the championship. It's a good deal for him. He's coming back home, coming back to the league where it all started for him, and he's coming to like one of the biggest clubs in world football, in Barcelona. He can play. He usually likes to play as a number 8, play like a deep line midfielder who can come in, make those late runs and score the goals. He can play as a number 10 as well. His eye for the pass is very good. He's technically very good. He's very calm and composed on the ball. So it's a good signing for them. There is some set of Barca fans who are not really not really excited with this signing, that they would have preferred that Barca went with some other player. They did not want Barcelona to splash that much cash on a player like Olmo. But I in a way disagree, because sometimes you need to show that you need to show that muscle. You need to show some intent and make a statement, and I think with Olmo, Barcelona are doing that. Laporta, as I said before, he wanted to show the world that now Barcelona can again come in the transfer market and make those signings where huge money is involved, and Olmo is going to be the start of that. They are still in the market for Williams. If that deal materialize, I'm not seeing it at the moment with the interviews that he is giving right now, going back to his club. I would be very surprised if they get the Williams deal over the line. So it was quite important for them to get Olmo over the line. And that is why Deco himself went there. He went to talk with the people at Leipzig to convince them to get the deal early on and to get the player before the season starts, and they have been able to do it. Leipzig, on the other hand, I think they would be really happy. They got the price that they wanted, and they got some more as well. As I said, it's 60 million plus the add-on, so it's quite a good deal for them. They can now invest in the squad with this huge amount of money. They had a good season last year around, so they would want to continue. They would want to challenge for the title this time around, so they can go out and they can buy some one or two players, even, to be very honest with you, with this huge amount of money, who can replace Olmo. So I think it's a good deal overall for all three parties involved. Barca get the player that they really wanted. Olmo comes back to his home club, home country, one of the biggest clubs, as I said again, in Barcelona. No disrespect to Leipzig, but Barca, like we all know how important it is for any Spanish player to play for Barca or Madrid. Not even a Spanish player, like any player in the world, they would dream to play for Real Madrid or Barcelona, and if the opportunity arises, of course any player would jump on it. And Olmo has done that. 6 years contract. It is also like basically you can say his last big contract, because he's like 24 years old, so 6 years, that is like 30 years old when the contract will expire. So good deal for him. He's getting a good amount of wages as well, and then Leipzig get a good amount of money which they can go and reinvest back in their squad and get good players who can replace Olmo, and who can help them fight for the title again. Barcelona, I made the video regarding Conor Gallagher when I made that video about his signing, that Barcelona have not spent any money till now, and that is why I think Atletico Madrid are gonna be the one challenging Real Madrid for the title this year. But with this signing, Barcelona have shown some intent. I still think they lack depth. I still think they are not really up for it for the challenge against Real Madrid, to challenge them for the title, or even to challenge in the Europe as well. I still think it's in La Liga. I think it's going to be a two-way race between the two Madrid clubs. I think Barcelona are still quite far behind, in my opinion. If all things go to plan at Real and Atletico, if something like untoward doesn't happen, I think it's going to be a two-way race at the title. Barcelona have made a good signing. It's a big statement signing with Dani Olmo. He's a great player, no doubt about it, but their overall squad is not really up to it at the moment. If they go on and sign Williams, I think it's going to be a good it gets even better for them. Then you can sort of talk about them getting into the title picture. But as of now, I am not really convinced with that squad. I'm gonna question Lewandowski as well. I still think they need a good striker. Lewandowski is great. He's a great striker, no doubt about it, but I think age is now finally catching up to him. They need to sign a striker. If I'm being very honest with you, I'm not really convinced with their star power. They have players like Yamal who are like brilliant and all that, but they need a good striker. And Lewandowski at the moment is not the right fit, if I'm being very honest. So they need to go in and buy another one or two players if they really want to challenge for the title. But today is about Dani Olmo. He has officially signed for Barcelona. A good signing for them. It could turn out to be a great signing if he performs to the level that he did at Euro 2024, and the level that the fans in Barcelona expect. As I said, there are some section of fans who are not really excited about this signing because they don't really believe in spending so much money, especially after the failures of financial failures that the club has faced. But they have gone out, they have splashed the cash on Dani Olmo. So best of luck to him, best of luck to Barcelona, that their risk of splashing so much money on Olmo pays off. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this signing, the Barcelona's decision of splashing so much money on Dani Olmo, correct? Should they have tried to get somebody else in, or is this the right deal? And what should Leipzig do with the money that they have gotten from Barcelona? Which player should they bring in to replace Dani Olmo? Let me know in the comment section below. Like the video, share it as well, click on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any updates, because I think now today itself so many things are happening. I think I'm gonna post video of hour after hour, because so much is happening today, so you don't want to miss out on that. And subscribe to the channel as well. Until next time, bye bye.